Hello, yeah, sorry about that. I've forgotten how to log in. That was brilliant, wasn't it? It was really, really good. And now I'm going to bring the whole tone of everything down. Yeah, I've been on holiday for a few days, and basically I've forgotten to be able to string two sentences together. So tonight's little set is going to be just some of my songs. So obviously nowhere near as good as Simon and Garfunkel. So anyway, now the audience is all gone. This is quite appropriate. This is called Audience of One. Thank you for coming along. You are my audience of one. And even though you're on the phone, you're not listening to my song. I could sing bad things about you, and you wouldn't hear a word, 'cause you've got your head in Instagram, and I find that quite absurd. I practiced hard in the kitchen. I made sure my set was interesting. Mix up my own stuff and covers to suit my limited ability. You are my audience of one. Put your phone down and listen. You don't know what you're missing. This song is all about you. Put your phone down and listen. You don't know what you're missing. This song is all about you. Yeah, well, that was good. All my songs are short tonight. This is one about, you might have heard before, this is one about obsession and, yeah, weird stuff. And it's called If You Loved Me. If you loved me, you'd take that knife out of my back. You stop pointing out the things that I lack any motivation. Getting out is difficult, especially since you took my shoes away. If you love me, you stop ruining my dreams. I don't think you know what it means. I'm all shot to bits, it's really getting on my tits. Especially as I know you stay awake and you watch me sleeping. I'm standing by the wheelie bin, I'm wondering if you're ever gonna let me in. Your face pressed to the door and I wonder what the grin is for. I realise you've locked me out, no matter how much I scream and shout. I'm stuck here in the garden and I've only got the shed for shelter. If you love me, you stop cutting up my clothes and being such a pain. Nobody knows you're so sweet in public, and yes, when we went down the pub, especially when you danced upon the table. I'm still in the potting shed, I'm wondering if you're ever gonna go to bed. I can use the hammer and break the lock and get inside, but in the darkness I cannot find a flipping thing, and I wrap myself in an old dog blanket. I'm hoping I can keep my toes dry. Maybe Maybe I should go and live on an island, far away from anyone. That would be nice. Then I realized you'd follow me and I would be on an island along with you. But that would not be nice. I would wake up screaming about it. If you love me, you'd stop spending all my cash and carpet sales, bringing home the trash. I only sold on Tuesday, I'm only making room, excuse me. When you buy it back, you're losing all our money. All our money. All our money. Maybe I should go and live on an island, far away from anyone. That would be nice. Then I realized you'd follow me and I would be on an island along with you. But that would not be nice. I would wake up screaming about it. If you love me, if you love me, if you love me. Oh. Thank you very much. That's If You Love Me. The next one always gets me on the World Wildlife Fund exclusion list, so let's get on with it. If you've got a panda in the house, wave your pandas. I suspect we might have a secret lodger in our house. Why won't anyone tell me about it? I'm worried he will want to wear my clothes. Our shopping bill is frightening me. I hope he doesn't think I'm gonna feed him. Although nothing's missing from the fridge, all the bamboo shoots that I bought from Asda, seemingly on a whim, disappeared without a trace. Something big has made a massive hole in the wall. I'm not sure what it is, but if it's a mouse, then it's a big one. There's a panda living in the bedroom. There's a panda, how do I know? Because the mattress on the bed's all saggy. I'm always standing on the clippings from his toes. There's a giant panda in our house. He's made friends with all my family. Well, maybe except me, 'cause I think he might be a little scared. Might be a little scared. Might be a little scared. Because I used to hunt pandas. Thank you. Hello everybody. Yeah, right, okay. I've got a few minutes left. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I've got 5 minutes left. A couple more then. A couple more? No, I've got more than that, haven't I? I've got 10 minutes left. Right, in which case, say hello to Charlie. Who painted knob jokes on the wall? He wrote it in letters nearly 5 foot tall. Who said he had a story to tell, but he let himself down 'cause he couldn't spell? That was Charlie. Charlie, the world's worst graffiti artist. Who started out with emotion paint, but lost his temper when it washed away. Who who wrote smash the government system, but underneath wished his mum Merry Christmas. Charlie, the world's worst graffiti artist. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's a rebel without a clue when he writes his name on the walls of the zoo. They never thought they'd trace him to his home, which is the same shade of blue. It's one thing drawing free the elephants, should have gone for something easier, maybe a penguin or a fish. Yes, that seems a better idea, not very subversive. He's gotta get his message off his chest, but he gets more paint all down his vest. He'd like to be a friend, but he hasn't the time. He's painting the bus stop one seat at a time. That's Charlie. Charlie, the world's worst graffiti artist. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's a measure of angst in there, and really he believes it can be like Banksy. He tried to show me his latest work, but honestly I couldn't stop laughing. He never was the best at spelling, but even though I thought he'd check, I'm sure you don't spell Satan that way. That's S-A-N-T-A. Oh no, that's Santa. He got headhunted by the local police. He thought he was in trouble for expressing freedom. Turns out the council have been in touch. They want him to decorate the old folks' home. That's Charlie. Charlie, master of Magnolia. Charlie. Charlie, he'll do a good job. Charlie. Charlie, hit me up in beige. Charlie. Charlie, the world's worst graffiti artist. Whew, it's been a while since I've done that one. Okay, couple quick more, and then yeah, a couple of quick ones, and then on to the next one. Right, so this song's about our son. Well, except it's not about our son, it's about a son, and our son asked if it was about him, and I said, really son, you really need to look at yourself in the mirror. So it's called Potato Head. You may have heard it. Our son was born without a head, but he's not dead. We did the best we could. We made a new one from a spud, with shoots where his ears should be, and his skin is red. He's our potato head. People stopped to stare and point at him. It looked quite grim when he came back home from football, covered head to toe in mud. We popped his head in the washing bowl. It came up a treat, nothing like his feet. He got in trouble with bullies. They told him he'd had his chips, but if he kept real still, he'd put down roots. But he saw right through them when he kept his eyes peeled. Careers advisor said to him, I don't think astronaut or dancer is for you, but it didn't make him blue. He said, I'll change my name to Edward. And here's the thing, one day I will be king. And here's the thing, one day I will be king. Thank you. Okay, last one from me then tonight. You've been a small audience, but I'm loving your comments, which is great, really. Right, okay, I usually finish with my love song, and if you've got your aliens with you, wave your aliens. If you haven't got any aliens, not quite sure what to say really, wave something else, I don't know. This one's called Best Looking Alien. Well, I don't care if your legs are red, it must be said you have a massive head. Although you sticky out eyes, you're still the best looking alien in the room. You're the best looking alien in the room. That sticky substance that you left on the floor was a shock, I'm sure, when you opened the door. But when you wave at me with all your 6 long arms, you're still the best looking alien in the room. The best looking alien in the room. When you look at me with your warm green eye, I get the feeling I'm not getting your full attention. You got another eye on the fly on the ceiling. And although it's endearing, I think you should put that policeman down, because you've had all the brains they had to give, while I can only offer you cheese and onion crisps. But that's all that matters when you love somebody from outer space. That's all that matters when you love somebody from outer space. I fell in love with an alien, and there must be consequences. I surrendered when you broke down my defenses. We share a pizza on a Friday night. She eats only anchovies, so that's alright. Even though she didn't put her hair on last night, she's still the best looking alien in the room. The best looking alien in the room. In the park we go strolling, I think that they're looking at me. They don't see what I see. They're always wondering where the dogs have gone. And the noise, to be honest, is a very, very high-pitched scream. Even though it doesn't bother me, because I lost most of my hearing at a gig in 2003. And that's all that matters when you love somebody from outer space. And that's all that matters when you love somebody from outer space. I fell in love with an alien, and there must be consequences. I surrendered when you broke down my defenses. Well, I don't care if your legs are red, it must be said you have a massive head. Although you sticky out eyes, you're still the best looking alien in the room. You're the best looking alien in the room. Thank you. That's me done. See you soon. Bye.